Hi, I'm Lance Turner, and on this edition of Lithium Link, powered by Dorado, we're going inside the Standard Lithium demonstration plant in El Dorado. This is kind of the first big effort that Standard Lithium did in this area, right?
Yeah, so we started working with Lanxess back in 2017. We started construction here in 2019. So Lanxess, though, has been operating in this area for the last 60 years.
So this is where it's all coming in, this pipe here that we're standing in front of.
Yeah, so Lanxess has feed wells and disposal wells. These are the feed wells. They come together into this central pipeline. Then it goes out to their bromine tower where they extract the bromine. Mm-hmm. Once they've done that, then it comes to us for lithium extraction.
So it's going to run this way and eventually feed into this plant, and that's where the real processing begins.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So now we're going into the plant.
Yeah. So this is where the DLE happens here in this building. It's exciting and what we've been working for.
This is brine filtration, right? This is what are we doing at this spot here?
Yeah, so what happens is Lanxess sends the brine to us, or we get it from Lanxess, we bring it in. We go through a pre-treatment process where we look at the pH and make sure that it's safe to go through our process. Once we determine that it is, then we go through filtration. This is some technology that we worked on with Coke. This is one of our first projects using ultrafiltration. So we filter the brine down to 0.1 microns just to make sure that it's clean. So behind me, we have our LSS3 column, which has been designed in a partnership with Coke Technology Solutions. So that's where our DLE happens. That's where the magic happens. So brine comes in. The lithium doesn't want to be in the brine. The resin just only wants lithium. And so you push the brine over the resin. And then for a certain number of cycles, we know how much lithium's in the brine. We know how much our column can absorb. And so the plant's automated, so it can do the math to say, okay, well, I've ran enough brine through here. My column's fully loaded. Wow. Once it is, the brine stops flowing. And then we use clean water to then wash the lithium off the resin, because the lithium doesn't really want to be in the resin. It wants to go to a clean solution. The lithium is flushed out. And then it goes to a softening process where we clean up any remaining calcium, magnesium that may have been left in the solution. So we call it raw lithium chloride at this point.
Lithium's attracted to the resin, wants to come out of the brine, and so that's just where it goes.
Yeah, and what's neat is that our resin, our column resin combined will reject 99% of all the impurities.
Okay.
And we're extracting over 90% of the lithium through the process. Yeah, which is fantastic. We load the column, and hopefully we load the column, and we only do it once every couple of years. Okay. And then we set it and forget it. You tell it, here are the cycles you're going to run. We periodically take samples throughout the day so that we can ensure that the columns are operating efficiently. Okay. And then we'll do conformance testing throughout the year to ensure that we're still getting the efficiencies that we need to be. But then we can make minor adjustments on the PLCs to then maybe run cycles a little bit longer or shorter if we need to.
Right. Okay, we're in the lab now.
Yeah, so the lab is, I like to say, it's the heart of our plant. It's how we know that we're making good product, right? We test for 19 different analytes on every single sample, and so that's invaluable to us, right? So we make an adjustment in the process. We can instantly know what that adjustment's done to the process because of our labs. Here at Standard Lithium, we have our own lithium carbonate manufacturing process that we're working on developing. However, I will say that for our SWA process, we will use a conventional method just for de-risking the process, right. But we are very excited about this technology as well. So, so maybe we can reduce the cost of lithium carbonate manufacturing and maybe even dabble in battery recycling. So it's some exciting stuff that we're doing here.
So this is it. This is the end product that we've been working for so long.
Yeah, that's battery grade lithium carbonate. What, 99.97% pure.
Wow.
So battery grade is 99.5%. So you can tell we were shooting for 4 nines. We didn't quite get there.
Wow.
But, it does show that this technology does work. But like I said earlier, we do still need to scale this process, meaning our own carbonate process up before we go into manufacturing.
When this is up and running, at the SWA plant, full commercial production, several, dozens of columns going at once. I mean, where does this product then go after we've finished this process?
Yeah, so
That's the question, right?
so you got the columns that are producing the lithium chloride, which is the hard part to get to. You go through that purification process. You get it into a lithium carbonate form, which we'll use conventional crystallization methods there. But then once it's made, it'll be put into bags of super sacks and then sent by truck to a battery manufacturer. So, but this is the final product, just in big bags.
And that was a look inside the standard lithium demonstration plant in El Dorado. For more videos, go to lithiumlink.com and subscribe to our free newsletter. You can also follow us on LinkedIn.